Alrighty, mic check 1 2 3. I apologize for that dead air, ladies and gentlemen, anyone out there in the internet earth world. Let me apologize for that. Thank you for coming, checking this one out tonight. We are live in Oklahoma. Hey, what up, Regina Gilby? Says hi from Australia. What up, Australia? How are you doing? Are you on the east side or the west side of Australia? You know, that's what really needs to be answered, Regina. So let me know in the chat. Thank you for being here. I love you. I love your face. Are you single? Anyways, guys, tonight, that's a joke. That's a joke, guys. But seriously, tonight we're going to talk about a Mexico City alien, quote unquote. You be the judge. We'll talk about that. It's kind of an update, but I haven't really been talking about it. So I'll give you the latest on that one. And then also, Russell Brand says out of his own mouth, he said he's going to be facing serious allegations, quote unquote, very soon. So we're going to go over those. He denies them, of course. Let me know, and then let me know what you think about that. And he used to be married to Katy Perry, if you don't know. And then I'm going to show you guys some celebrity clones videos that I don't think are on the channel anymore. So we got some new content. I think there might be a few new videos in the compilations, but a little new with some old. You know, I hope you're cool with that. Thank you again for being here. Anyways, Regina says east. Well, that's not cool, Regina. Hey, what up, Lee Steele? How you doing, beautiful? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing freaking pretty good. How am I doing? Pretty good. I got a squeaky chair. I didn't just fart, guys. I'm not busting ass on live streams. Please, please believe me. Remember that one guy got mad at me and he goes, what are you farting on your live streams? Hey, man, that's not fair, man. I've said many times. I got my chair from squeakychairs.com. That dude's a personal friend of mine, and he's not very smart with business. I says, who wants a squeaky chair? Okay. Anyways, Miss Red Eyes says text green, game over. Anyways, guys, let's get into those stories before I show you some really good videos that I worked very long on and hard on. But the first story we'll talk about tonight, I hope you don't mind. We're going to bury the lead. The Russell Brand's probably, you know, the more juicy celebrity story, but I think the more important story and the one you guys deserve first, are the great subscribers, because I respect you and I love you, is the Mexico alien, quote unquote, story that's got huge implications. Let's check that out first. Okay, and it says alien corpses claim attracts widespread criticism from scientists by T.K. Randall, September 15, 2023. And under the picture it says it would be reasonable to assume that this is not an alien. Image credit Mexican's Chamber of Deputies. Suffice to say, the response to Jamie Musin alien corpses revelation in Mexico City this week has been less than favorable. A few days ago, Musin, a controversial figure even in the UFO community, hey, what's that supposed to mean, man? You know, even in the... What? What are you trying to say? Anyone in the UFO... Okay. Sorry. Supposedly found buried between the Peruvian cities of Palpa and Narca in 2017, the two bodies reportedly contained, quote, unknown DNA and were, as Musin put it, not from this earth, quote unquote. Unsurprisingly, given the high profile and official nature of the presentation, the alleged aliens have since generated a great deal of skepticism from the scientific community, with the vast majority of scientists condemning the whole thing. as abject nonsense. Oh, I should have the thing where those people are like, ah, you know. Got it. Okay. Of particular note is the fact that these bodies were presented before in 2017 and 2018 when most experts maintained that they were simply human remains that had been physically manipulated. Oh no, that's a fate worse than death, you know? Let me tell you that, quote, let me tell you that all this is complete nonsense, unquote. Rafael Bogil Pera of Mexico City's Metropolitan Autonomous University told Live Science, quote, that our Congress gives a forum to this self-proclaimed ufologist is a reflection of the anti-scientific mood that prevails in our country today, unquote. His sentiments were echoed pretty much across the board. It is sad to see the well-debunked claims of Jamie Mewson returning to the internet, quote unquote. Andrew Nelson of Western University of Ontario told Live Science, quote, the bodies are human mummies that have been deliberately manipulated to appear alien, unquote. And that source for that was Live Science, and there's 164 comments. Live debate about that, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Lee Steele? We got Miss Red Eyes, Regina Gilby up in this piece. Anyways, guys, let's take a good look at that alien body, and you be the judge. I'm going to keep her up for a second. There it is. So that is sad. If it is, I thought it was just like, plastic or styrofoam or some kind of, mesh toy or doll, and was a representation of maybe something they had hidden away somewhere. Which has been, the case with I don't know if you guys remember, but and there it is, yeah. It's pretty sad if that's a human, because, oh man, look, the face is all smashed in, But there was a case a few years ago where this guy claimed to have the remains of Bigfoot, and it got, nationwide, worldwide coverage because he claimed he was going to go, what was it, online, or he was going to go city to city and reveal the remains or something. So the first guy goes to inspect it, the first inspector or whoever, first official guy. And when he gets there, the dude who has the remains, he goes, okay, man, allegedly, this is what he said. He was like, okay, man, they're just a person, but don't tell anyone, he tried to convince the dude, the official, from what I heard, that it was real, and the official's like, so it was debunked pretty quickly. But there's been cases like this. It's pretty sad. What do you guys think? And then Lee still says it could just be a distraction for what they're really doing. And then, yeah, okay, so that Miss Red Eyes is just doing nothing but emojis. And then Lee Steele says, that's good to hear you're doing well. I'm good. Oh, that's great, Lee Steele. Yeah, much love. And we got Regina from Australia in here. And we're not going to hold it against her that she's on the east side, okay? You guys know the west side is the best side. But there's still cool people in the east side, okay? Don't you dare forget that, all right? Or that makes you a sidist. Don't be a sidist, okay? Anti-sidemite. Okay. All right, moving on to the next story. Russell Brizzle Brown. Is his name no Brand? Russell Brown, Brand, whatever his name is. Anyways, guys, he was married to Katy Perry. Let's check this out. That has no relevance to do with it, but Katy Perry's a huge star. We're looking for views, just like this is a dog eat dog. Katy Perry ever sees this? Katy Perry, she's gonna be like, this. Who is this person? I think about spit all over my lap. Who is this person? How dare he drag me into this? I'm sorry, Katy Perry. But you're a public figure. That's okay. From the Wrap, via the Wrap. Russell Brand says he's about to face serious allegation, denies them in a video. I didn't pull that video in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you don't mind that. This is from September 15th. Sharon Cannoli. Cool last name, Sharon. I wish I had that cool one. I do. I got a cooler last name. So, you jealous, Sharon? Hey, what up, beautiful Tavia? How you doing? We out here reading some story. This Russell Brand facing serious allegations from the horse's mouth. So we're gonna look at those with everybody, the folks out there. Hope you're doing good. Alrighty. Russell Brand shared an impassioned video to his YouTube channel in which he denied unspecified serious allegations on Friday. In the clip, which you can watch above, he said he's received letters from 2 media outlets alleging, quote, a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, unquote. Quote, but amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks, there are often very serious allegations that I absolutely refute, unquote, the comedian told his followers. He did not get into the specifics, but did reference being promiscuous in the past and insisted in the video that all his relationships have been consensual. Quote, as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous, unquote. Gross. Quote, now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. Well, I guess we all know what he's accused of. What'd you read from the old Trump playbook where everything you've done, you accuse the other? He goes, okay, guys, we're going to do Russell Brand. Oh, what? Let's take the Trump playbook where we just turn it on, on his head. And then... Okay. No, you're not funny. You're a Republican. Sorry about that. Okay, anyways. I don't mind them using my books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past, quote-unquote. He said, quote, what I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narrative that these 2 mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. Yeah, they did that to me too there, Russell Brand. You and hardly no one cared except the viewers. No one cared. What, are we supposed to cry for you now? They're doing it to you? No. I have no machine behind me. I have nothing. Okay? I got my mom and dad's support. That's about it. My brothers aren't even subscribed to my channel. Okay? So, talk about doing it on your own. Don't come at me with that. And then they did that to me. I have no machine to fight them. And it's just like, well, I guess I just can't make content anymore. They screwed me so hard. Now Russell Brand, same thing happened to him. We go fight it, which, I'm not accused of nothing. I'm talking about coming after people. When they come after you, it's when you're squeaky clean. I mean, according to, compared to any of these Hollywood people, me would be considered squeaky clean, okay? So by their standards, which you guys know I'm not, but I'm saying by their standards, by their sicko world standards, I'm squeaky clean. So what do? You make sure he can't make no money. You thwart him. You shadow ban him. You do everything, demonic, everything you can do. You do. And then you try it, but you're still not going to stop me. Nothing can stop me. Because I got Tavia, Lee, other great people who will put their money where their mouth is, who know how important this channel is. Okay? So boo-hoo for you. You got a big giant, you're worth like, what, $100 million? I think you'll be okay. Okay? Look what they're trying to do to me. Well, he shouldn't have been. He's saying, I was very promiscuous. That's gross, dude. You're a dude. Do you know dudes can't be promiscuous? You know why promiscuity, okay, it entails the vulnerability of being penetrated, okay? That's why when you look at women who are the ones who get penetrated, that's why it's like, oh man, she's just letting every guy in town go to town on her. Promiscuous. A guy, when a dude is promiscuous, it's a little bit promiscuous, or was. That usually, especially in Hollywood, it usually means you're pulling your junk out right and left with anybody who will. And it's not a good thing. It's pretty much a predator. I think that's. He goes, listen, guys. Oh no, allegedly. I'm not accusing him of nothing. I'm just saying, if you're a dude and you're just ready to go, that's kind of scary. Am I wrong? Women, it's like, okay, well, Brittany's ready to go. She's ready to go. Oh wow, look at her. Oh, ugly, hairy dude like Russell. He's ready to go. It's like, hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh God, this guy's, always a little bit promiscuous. I was. I was slanging the D a little bit more than I should have. Getting me mad, huh, everybody? Hey, what up, Lana? How you doing, beautiful? Anyways, let's keep going, guys. I can go all night. I could go all night, ladies, just for you. But let's keep going. These are serious charges. We want to give a shout out to anyone who may be going through anything, and let you guys know that the serious underlying theme, no matter how hilarious I get, because it's pretty hilarious sometimes, guys, huh? No, shut up. Anyways, no matter how much we joke around or whatever, we just want you guys to know that if you don't know my heart, I have to tell you that, what you guys, longtime subscribers, do, so I don't have to tell you. But, we want to say that, it's not a joke. It's, we feel for any victims, and that's why we're bringing it to light. But, there's got to be something. Can't just read the story dead faced and be like, and I got to bring something. This is old PacLives bringing PacLives to it. So no disrespect to anyone. Like I said, all due respect to any of the victims, alleged victims. And if you get accused of something and you didn't do it, guess what? You're the victim now. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not going against either one of these. He could be accused and not, and then he's the victim. You know what I'm saying? But victims who have the people who not victims, but people who have went through that kind of stuff, been victimized and stuff, been on the tail end of that. Sometimes it'll break them. A lot of times, most times, the ones who put themselves back together and keep going are some of the strongest people. You guys know, strongest people you'll ever meet, because they have a resolve in them. They have that, just something about them. God's light, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But anyways, Lana says, hey, what up, Lana? Says he's got questionable tattoos, and Lee's laughing. I love you, Lee. Regina says he wears a shirt with 33 on it too. Does he really? Whoa. He goes, just ignore December 33 right here. That's on me. You guys know we don't play that. So I'm not. That's one way that these alleged, these groups, we're going to call them these groups, that's how they get down. They're always wearing secret little codes and everything. And so if you guys ever see a shirt, anything, you're like, hey, PacLives, that could be, let me know. Never wear it again, okay? We're not sending secret messages. Very cowardly, okay? Very cowardly. My grandfather and many, many, many others, both grandpas actually fought against that, okay? So, all right, let's keep going, guys. We're going to read more comments. You stick around and keep commenting, ladies, gentlemen. I love you so much. Mostly ladies. I love you, ladies. Anyways, I don't mind them using me books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous conduct. Sorry, guys. I gave him impression. Well, yeah, wasn't the best impression. Anyways, he does not name the outlets that are about to come out with a story, except to describe them as mainstream media, TV company, and a newspaper, according to the Mirror. What's that? Do they mean the mirror? The thing you look at yourself in, the mirror? That's a mirror, not a mirror. Stupid. Huh, guys? Basic stuff. No, I'm just kidding. See, that's how good of an actor I am, ladies. You ladies know. But people out there who don't know, they're going to see old PacLives. They're going to say, wow, he looks stupid. Well, look, he's pretending to be. I think he's really. No, man. No. We read books around here, okay? I get a whole cupboard. What is that, a cupboard? What do they call those? Whatever this is called. It's filled with books, a lot of DVDs, a lot of Funko dolls, but a lot of books, okay? Went in here, reddited, in my brain, swirling right now, okay? I'm sorry, ladies. They're like, well, he's coming in hot. Anyways, thank you so much to everyone who checked out that ghost hunt I did yesterday or the day before that. Very dangerous. I want to thank the lady. And you guys know I'm not out here, blowing smoke, trying to look for credit. But it is when you go out to an abandoned place, especially when you're like, hey, they hear noises there all the time. And then you see like a basket of clothes and a shaving cream, and then like there's a Bible in the kitchen like there was in this last one. Someone was obviously living there, something or someone. So thank you to the lady. Who was that who came in and she was like, you so brave, PacLives. Like I said, I'm not looking for that. I don't, but it feels very good, okay, when it happens. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Is that, no, you want me to stop talking? Okay, let's keep going back to the story. The comedian actors whose films include Get Him to the Greek and Death on the Nile said that he sees, quote, another agenda at play, unquote, in the as yet unsurfaced allegations compared it to the, quote, coordinated media attacks, unquote, on other people who promote vaccine conspiracy theories like U.S. podcaster Joe Rogan. Well, honestly, I'm not I'm not going to, S word on anyone. You can believe what you want. I respect everyone until they make me not respect them. But, like, just the truth. We knew this back in the day. That's what you didn't have these dipsticks out here, Rogan and Russell Brand out here. Oh, and then this is what you should do. And people are really listening to them. Oh, no, because people back in the 90s or wherever, they knew. Well, I'm not a doctor. Why am I, Like, I don't know if you guys remember, it was early 2000. Who was that? Jenny McCarthy came out, and she was like, I don't believe in no vaccines or nothing, do. And she was routinely laughed at and ridiculed because she's the farthest thing from a doctor. It's like, oh, the stripper from, what was that show on MTV? Whose Line Is It Anyway? The stripper from Whose Line Is It Anyway on MTV thinks that. No, stay in your lane. That's what we used to say. Stay in your lane. When you're an idiot, you don't know anything. You just stay in your lane. Just, nope. I'm a stripper who was on MTV for years. Wow, I bet she knows a thing or two about taking clothes off, getting guys big boners. That's what they need to ask her about. Hey, Jenny, how do you give guys big boners? We'll listen out all day. What else? No, she's out here. Well, what I think about medicine is, oh, wow, okay, Mrs. Science. Doesn't have a degree. Does she even have a high school diploma? It's sickening. Okay? It's sad and sickening. Because, like I said back in the day, people, one, had the sense not to do it. But then if you had someone like Jenny McCarthy do it, people were like, oh, wow, look how stupid she is. Yeah, don't listen to that stripper from MTV. Yeah, no. People literally after they're like, no, since Jenny McCarthy doesn't think they're good, I'm going to get me, my kids, we're all getting vaccinated. Okay? That's what idiots like Rogan and Brand, they do. Okay? They inspire 60% of their audience to listen to them somehow, some magic power from the devil. But the other 40 people who listen, hopefully it's that high. Geez. They're like, wow. What is it? They listen just to, wow, look what he's saying today. The 5'2" guy who doesn't have a degree to his name. Oh, he knows. He knows. I guarantee you Joe Rogan and his whole family are vaccinated. How much you want to bet? And you've got people out here dumb enough. That's what we listen. We gotta do what he says. You deserve what you get. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I got to say about that on my Forrest Gump tip. You want to listen to people like that, you get what you get. Okay. Anyways, he went on to say, quote, I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, watch out, Russell, they're coming for you. It's been clear to me, or at least it feels to me, like there's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kinds of voices. And I mean my voice along with your voice. No, there hasn't. What do you got, 5 million subscribers? There's been a concerted voice effort to stop channels like me. Okay, we have people in here who tell us certain things they've, done. I don't want to get too personal. And then we have the other side, people in here coming in here. They're like, I'll never get the jab or whatever it is. And that's the beauty of it, okay? Because somewhere that's on the edge. I don't know, And then you start telling them how stupid or uninformed or, unintelligent, whatever word you want, just they're not bright at all, okay? And if you think they're smart, you're probably one of the dumbest people walking the earth. And it's sad. It's sad because this dude gets, 5 million views every. Oh, they're all sitting there watching. He's right. Ooh. Not a degree to be. No, no diplomas around. That's why people like that shouldn't comment on science. Just like I don't tell you guys what to do. Anyways, On Friday, a different British outlet, The Express, wrote about a previous scandal involving Brand, which they referred to as Saxgate. In 2008, Brand and BBC One broadcaster Jonathan Ross made a vulgar prank call to Faulty Towers star Manuel Saxon, which Brand claimed was disconnected. Okay, says it's back. I'm sorry about that. Went out. What? Anyways, let me read his comments before we get disconnected completely. And you guys like that face? I was gonna make it short, but I didn't know if it would make people mad or people would get a kick out of it. But the whole short was just gonna be like this. Keep making a stupid face. Wouldn't that be funny? Or no, I'm the only person who thinks that's funny. Other people see it and they're like, I don't know why I get enraged when I see him make that face. Sorry, dude. Anyways, Tavia says, hey fam, love y'all. Thank you, Tavia. Thank you for those donations. I appreciate you. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, Lee Steele, and the other Lee. Unless you're the same person, I've never got confirmation. I think I've asked you, Lee. So keep it on the deal. Whatever the deal is, I'm not gonna. We're not pushing for answers. We want you to be comfortable. But thank you to Lee on Patreon and Lee Steele right here. And if you're the same person, bless your heart. And if you're not, bless both your hearts. Okay? How about that? How do they like me now? Wait, what? Anyways, Lana says, hey, what up, Lana? And then Lana says he has 33 tattooed on his arm. Really? Russell Brand does? They should call him Russell Generic. Because he ain't a brand name. He's generic. He's just like a generic British dude, with long hair. He's got his hair like Jesus. You ain't Jesus, dude. Jesus looked like me. That's the big misinformation they tell everybody in America. Jesus looked like, Jared Leto. No, Jesus was brown, dipstick. Learn your history. He was Middle Eastern. Are Middle Easterners blonde-haired, blue-eyed? Nope, usually never, almost never. Okay, and if you ask most people who knew, you go read your history, Jesus would be considered a black guy nowadays. Okay? Yeah, so how much have you been lied to, especially Americans? We've all been lied to. They're out here. Jesus looks like Kirk Gibson, or Kirk Douglas or whoever. Whatever Caucasian. No. What? No, he doesn't. Jesus loved everybody and everything. Okay? Alright. He didn't care about his looks. You looked at Jesus in America like, oh, he was always looked great and he just had flowing hair and he was... No. He was hugging on poor people, the real one. What have you done, America? And I was just created somewhere. Some guys just were like, hey, I want him to look like me. I'm going to go get, there's a little clip in the new version of The History of the World. Have you guys seen that new movie? It's Mel Brooks. I think it's on Hulu. But I'm going to get it to a little clip, and that's what they literally show that. And it's how the real Jesus Christ, Lord, please forgive me. How he was a Middle Eastern and he was basically a black guy. And then they showed one day some people in the New World, which is America, they were reading their books, and they were like, you know what? This guy is really awesome. I just love this guy. One problem, one dinky, and then next guy. I was thinking, or he looks at him, he's like, you want him to look like you, don't you? He goes, how'd you know? I had the same problem. This guy's great. He helps everyone. He's so nice. But man, wouldn't it be better if he looked like us, So they reread him to make him look like Mel Gibson or whoever. Oh, it's just disgusting. And that's just my opinion. Please don't get me canceled. Crybabies on the internet. Did you hear what he said? In America, you can have an opinion, okay? I'm not hurting nobody. I can think whatever I want. All right? And I would like to see the person who challenges me, Mr. Never Read a Book in his life, coming at me. No, dude. You never been out of Alabama. Coming at me with that. Huh, guys? Everybody's like, what? Oh, well, I was with him for a minute. He kind of lost me. Hey, I love you, and I'm sorry. I went off on a tangent. My bad. My bad, okay? That was bad. Not the worst thing, but it wasn't, wasn't kosher. Okay, let me read comment. Thank you for being here, though. Lana, Lee, Regina, beautiful Tavia. What is her name? Miss Red Eyes. Lee Steele, of course. Anyways, Lana says, let's not forget he's an actor in Hollyweird. Just made a Disney film this past year, but he didn't mention it on his YouTube channel. Oh, Russell Burr. Really? Word? He talks bad about Disney on there because he's tricking all his people. They're all like a bunch of crazy incels. They think Russell Brand's one of them. Hey! It's sad. It's sad. Anyways, let's keep going, guys. Lana says, great to see you. Oh, great to see you, Lana. Thank you for coming through, fam. Lee Steele says, all good. Lana says, glitching. They're allowed something use their part of the opposite. And yeah, it was glitching bad, Lana. It just went out and said disconnected. And I was really just in the middle of my spiel talking to the great folks. And so I don't know what went out and what is still was showed. I apologize if you missed anything. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have for you, the Russell Brand story. Thank you again to all the great folks, ladies, for commenting, sharing your opinion with me. Keep commenting. I will read them at the end of the show. But right now, I got some cloning videos I would like to show you. Like I said, most of these are not on the channel anymore. So with your permission, they'll stay on the channel. Give it a like, give it a share. And that's all I need, and we can keep going. So, thank you. Alrighty. We'll be right back. And that's my finger, yeah. And I was at work, and this dude kept doing this, and I was in my head. I was like, is he doing that? You know what I'm saying? Is he doing it on purpose? And then, I looked at his finger, and it was like half gone or something. And I was like, oh, dang. Oh, I feel bad now, man. So I start pointing at things with my middle finger, and I need that over there. Anyone tries to look at my finger, I just hide it. Don't look at my finger, dude. I'll point it however I want to point. It's about respect, guys. It's about being yourself. Knowing yourself. Your inner a-hole. I love you, ladies, gentlemen, everyone out there on the internet. Or check these cloning videos out and let me know what you think. We'll come back. Good little compilations for you. Hope you enjoy them. Thank you. We'll be back.
Several days ago, the last time he mentioned the First Lady in public there. Now, there's been no sign of the First Lady in more than 3 weeks. Melania Trump was treated for a benign kidney condition in May, but had not been seen in public since, which has a lot of people wondering about her whereabouts. A few days ago, she tweeted, I see the media is working overtime speculating where I am and what I'm doing. Rest assured, I'm here at the White House with my family, feeling great and working hard on behalf of children and the American people.
I think that tweeting was a really interesting way to try to end this speculation. It seems like all she really needs to do is just step outside of the White House, just show her face to prove that she's fine, to prove that everything's as she says it is. Instead, she gives off this tweet, which doesn't sound like Melania at all. It actually sounds more like her husband. She jabbed at the media a little bit. That's not something Melania usually does. And so instead of ending the speculation and putting out the fire, it just kind of fanned the flames. Every First Lady before her has done so. No one has ever disappeared for 23 days before. This is a really conspicuous amount of time. And so I think that it's fair to ask these questions. Where is she? Why is the White House not being honest about what's going on?
Now, there's been no sign of the First Lady in more than 3 weeks.
It seems like all she really needs to do is just step outside of the White House, just show her face. Instead, she gives off this tweet, which doesn't sound like Melania at all. It actually sounds more like her husband. She jabbed at the media a little bit. That's not something Melania usually does. No one has ever disappeared for 23 days before. This is a really conspicuous amount of time. And so I think that it's fair to ask these questions. Where is she? Why is the White House not being honest about what's going on?
The pesticide Roundup was recently found in many popular breakfast cereals including Cheerios and Lucky Charms brands. Glyphosate was in the Roundup, with many saying they knew of the dangers for years. Others were left wondering how it could have happened.
The man who won the lawsuit against Monsanto was told that Roundup was, quote, safe enough to drink, yet now we're hearing the chemicals from the product will kill at least 20,000 people from types of cancer in the U.S. annually. So how is this product still circulating the market, Mike?
Well, it's because of fraud. I mean, basically...
Here is a Monsanto lobbyist trying to convince the public glyphosate is safe for humans. What a scumbag.
I do not believe that glyphosate in Argentina is causing increases in cancer. You can drink a whole quart of it and it won't hurt you.
You want to drink some? We have some here.
I'd be happy to, actually, but not really, but
not really?
I know it wouldn't hurt me.
If you say so, I have some glyphosate.
No, I'm not stupid.
Ah, okay, so you...
No, but I know
so
that
it's dangerous,
I
right?
know, no, people try to commit suicide with it and fail fairly regularly.
Tell the truth.
It's not dangerous to humans. No, it's not.
So you're ready to drink one glass of glyphosate?
No, I'm not an idiot.
Many are asking what can be done by parents in this horrible situation. I guess I will be eating scrambled eggs for breakfast from now on. What about you?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
shadowy elites and shape-shifting lizard people.
World is controlled by shadowy elites and shape-shifting lizard people.
How you doing? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. Recently declassified documents and emails show Ellen DeGeneres was being used by the CIA or is classified as a CIA asset. Many people have wondered about many celebrities being secret government assets or agents, whatever you want to call them. I personally think Ashton Kutcher is a CIA agent and a celebrity star. There's supposedly documents that prove George Clooney is a CIA agent also out there. And if you don't know who Ellen is, she's just a really rich TV show host who's openly gay. She's been gay openly since the 90s, and a lot of people like her. Millions of people watch her show, and I hate to tell them, she's a tool, basically. Anyways, Ellen has promoted Amazon Alexa multiple times on her show. Many have said she's guilty of normalization of mass surveillance because she jokes about it while promoting pretty much anything Amazon has new out. And in the documents that were recently declassified talking about Ellen, one was quoted as saying, "She is a big supporter of Hillary Clinton and is willing to use her platform to help promote the agenda of the new Secretary of State," which was Hillary Clinton. And that was actually the draft memo to Secretary of State designate Hillary Clinton's transition team in 2009. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Ellen is a CIA agent like Ashton Kutcher? I mean, it's already in declassified documents that she's being used as an asset. So basically what I'm asking is, do you think it's willing or unwilling? Unwilling means they're just using her, but willing, if she's willing to do it, then it means she's has her role in it, as is actively promoting these certain agendas and things, and basically war. She's been a very huge proponent of a lot of these guys' wars. George W., Obama, all the wars. She was cool with all of them and promoted them basically. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll be back with you another time soon. Much love. Alright, I hope you guys liked that one. I just wanted to say before we move on, shout out to Lana, Lee, Regina, Miss Red Eyes, Tavia, beautiful Tavia, Nikki West, Tracy Cordova. That all of these, can you hear me? That all of the assertions or allegations or anything like that made, or associations made in these videos, are all alleged, and until any proof is presented by an official outlet, it should be treated as entertainment. So thank you guys for the cooperation. I hope you enjoy the videos, or entertainment / education. So, can you say inventions that aren't out yet? And they kind of make you look like, it's like, what's he talking about? That doesn't even know, they don't even have that yet. Can you say stuff like that? And that's like just under entertainment, right? If we talk about stuff like that, secret technology, or would that be education? And then, people look at you weird now. They're like, what is education? And then years from now, they're like, wow, how do they know about that? You know what I'm saying? Get with the program is what I'd say to them. Don't you ever question me and what I know, dude. Blow your balls off, blow your ball sack off your legs. Turn you into a RuPaul woman. Anyways, what are we talking about? Hey, what up, Ray? How you doing? Got a bunch of beautiful ladies in the house. Anyways, guys, I just want to throw that disclaimer. If you didn't get it from the earlier disclaimer, 2 disclaimers. because I love you. Who else gives you 2 disclaimers? I might come back, Ray, all the ladies. I might come back and give you a 3rd disclaimer. Pretty nice of him. You know, who else does that? I don't know anyone else on the internet who does that. I love you guys. We'll be back. Watch these compilations. I hope you enjoy them. Getting mad. We'll be right back, though.
Top Iranian official warns Obama could be a clone. The Minister of Defense of the Islamic Republic of Iran has revealed yesterday that he was in possession of documents containing undeniable proof that United States President Barack Hussein Obama had taken part in a top-secret military cloning facility program. This story was published on August 17, 2016 and was scrubbed off the internet shortly after. But what do you believe?
Special thanks to Melinda for suggesting this. Could the rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine have been cloned and replaced? Do pictures of him in prison prove it? I'll let you decide. But first off, Tekashi 6ix9ine is an American rapper based out of New York. His real name is Daniel Hernandez. He's got such hits as Gummo and Fifi. He was recently sentenced to 2 years in federal prison. He's worked with many other big celebrity acts, including Nicki Minaj. So let's take a look at a couple of his pictures. First, we have the second most recent picture of Tekashi with his girlfriend. Then we have the most recent picture where his hair is almost all black. So let's take a look at these 2 pictures. We're going to be looking at the face and as much of the arms and the tattoos as we can. So I'm going to bring up a couple pictures of his tattoos, and here are the pictures of him in jail next to before when he wasn't in jail. And it definitely looks like there's been something added above his forehead, above his eyebrows, and then we'll go in a little bit closer. So he was just denied house arrest. He wanted to go on house arrest instead of being in prison, as he's a marked man. So check these pictures out. Could Tekashi 6ix9ine really have been cloned and replaced? Melinda wasn't the only one to mention this to me. I also thought the pictures of him in jail looked very odd. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Much love.
If there was a clone of you, what do you think he would be up to right now?
He would be doing this interview, and I'd be getting some rest. Now, you know, it's like that whole idea of cloning, and that you know, that is such an intriguing scientific idea to me. And the first time I saw that, the image of myself, of the 2 of me in the frame, it was really chilling.
Some are saying that the real Will Smith would never assault someone on stage like he was seen doing to Chris Rock at the Oscars. That Smith was cloned and replaced. Could Hollywood have really cloned Will Smith?
Robotic human surrogates combine the durability of a machine with the grace and beauty of the human body. With most people living their lives through their surrogate selves, and just with the power of your mind, you can control your surrogate and send it out into the real world. You can live your life without limitations. You see what they see, feel what they feel, and become anyone you want to be from the comfort and safety of your own home. You can finally live the life you've always dreamt of without any risk or danger to yourself.
Could Will Smith have really been cloned and replaced? There are many theories and videos going around the internet right now. We're going to take a look at that today. If you go into Google right now and you type in, "Was Will Smith cloned?" it will literally take you to the page of Gemini Man, which is about cloning Will Smith, fighting his younger self. But what's really interesting is you go down a little bit and dashfund.net, that second link right there on your page right now, says how Will Smith was cloned. So we're going to take a look at some videos I think you, ladies and gentlemen, will be very interested in. Was Will Smith cloned? Do they already have the technology? You be the judge and let me know what you think in the comments. But if you don't know, the PacLives channel has covered the phenomenon of celebrities being cloned extensively. So here's just a few of the videos. If you want to check these out in your own time, check them out. But like I say, you draw your own conclusions. I'm just here to try to bring you theories and my information that I found and that I thought was relevant to the subject. Thank you so much, and let's check out that first video.
I think people don't completely understand the depth of what you guys have attempted and accomplished here, right? So this Junior is not de-aging, right? So it's not my face and then they smoothed out my face to make it look younger. It's a 100% digital human. In the same way that the tiger in The Life of Pi, they used a real tiger to understand the movement, but in the movie, when you're seeing the tiger, you're seeing 100% digital recreation of a tiger. This is not me de-aged. It's a 100% digital interpretation of me. It's a digital character. It's the first digital human, right? So it is actually a spectacular thing to be able to make people feel emotion in that way. So their job in the creating of a digital human was to be able to sell that innocence and that youth, and to be able to sell a digital human in that way. And I think you guys have done spectacular work. So it's not my face and then they smoothed out my face to make it look younger. It's a 100% digital human.
It's a 100% digital human.
It's a 100% digital interpretation of me. It's a digital character. It's the first digital human, right? So
it's the first digital human, right? So
rumors persist that certain Hollywood studios not only make D&E replicas of their contract celebrities, but they are all digitally cloned as well, becoming immortal. Now let's take a look at a clip of Will Smith talking about being digitally cloned for his movie Gemini Man.
I've been trying to explain to people that, and it's because it's really different. It's not de-aging, right? So it's not my face and they just made it look younger. It's a 100% digital character. It's the first ever 100% digital human. It's the first ever 100% digital human.
It's the first ever 100% digital human.
So I didn't see any of that. It was 8 months before I saw the scenes, and when I saw me and my new digital clone, it was spectacular. It was actually a little freaky. When I saw me and my new digital clone.
When I saw me and my new digital clone.
What exactly is a digital clone? Let's see what Wikipedia says. Digital cloning is an emerging technology that involves deep learning algorithms, which allows one to manipulate currently existing audio, photos, and videos that are hyper-realistic. Digital cloning first became popular in the entertainment industry. The idea of digital clones originated from movie companies creating virtual actors of actors who have died. When actors pass away during a movie production, a digital clone of the actor can be synthesized using past footage, photos, and voice recordings to mimic the real person in order to continue the movie production. This essentially creates digital immortality. On an episode of The X-Files, a friend of Mulder and Scully gets digitally cloned and regrets it.
And the New England Patriots are here, and they never, ever win. Ever. And I'm begging you, destroy it.
Could being able to live forever digitally ultimately be a curse? Do the super rich scumbags who do this to celebrities want company in eternity?
It's a 100% digital character. It's the first ever 100% digital human. It's the first ever 100% digital human.
It's the first ever 100% digital human.
Me and my new digital clone, it was spectacular. It was actually a little freaky. When I saw me and my new digital clone.
When I saw me and my new digital clone.
And I'm begging you, destroy it.
You be the judge.
U.S. nuclear sub collides with mystery object October 9, 2021. 1A. U.S. nuclear attack submarine has suffered damage after striking an unknown object in the South China Sea. According to reports, the submarine, the USS Connecticut, had been submerged when it ran into an unidentified object somewhere in the Indo-Pacific region last week. 11 crew members were injured in the collision, however fortunately nobody was seriously hurt. The precise nature of the object that the submarine struck remains a mystery, with officials neglecting to release any specific details, leading to speculation that the collision could have involved an enemy drone or some other type of underwater vehicle. The USS Connecticut is one of 3 Sea-Wolf-class submarines operated by the U.S. Navy. Exactly what its mission in the region was prior to the incident also remains unclear. The submarine remains in a safe and stable condition, the U.S. Pacific Fleet Public Affairs Office said in a statement. USS Connecticut's nuclear propulsion plant and spaces were not affected and remain fully operational. The extent of damage to the remainder of the submarine is being assessed. The U.S. Navy has not requested assistance. The incident will be investigated.
Do you think this could have been USO they encountered under the water? Why would they wait 5 days to tell anyone about this incident? Let's take a look at a report about this bizarre mystery and you be the judge.
We're learning that one of the Navy's nuclear-powered submarines hit an underwater object in the South China Sea last Saturday. 11 sailors on board were injured, and the Navy says the sub is fully operational. Ramy Inocencio is with us in Hong Kong. Ramy, good morning.
Nate, good morning. That's right. U.S. military officials are saying that they waited 5 days before going public with this news in order to maintain operational security. Now, the sub in question is the USS Connecticut. It's classified as a Seawolf class fast attack submarine. And in a statement, the U.S. Pacific Fleet says it's in safe and stable condition, that its nuclear propulsion plant was not impacted, and no one sustained life-threatening injuries. Now, this incident, though, of course, is happening at a time of high tensions between Beijing and Washington, just weeks after the U.S. and the U.K. signed a deal to supply nuclear-powered subs to Australia, and really just days after China sent a record number of military aircraft near Taiwan. China today expressed grave concerns, urging the U.S. to give details about the sub's mission and questioning whether it may have caused a nuclear leak under the sea. As for the USS Connecticut, it was last reported to be making its way to the U.S. territory of Guam. U.S. military officials say that it did not hit another submarine, but it might have hit some kind of container or some kind of submerged vessel. The U.S., of course, says it will continue to investigate.
President Putin claims Queen Elizabeth is not human. Putin has told senior staff and close associates that he believes Queen Elizabeth II shapeshifted while greeting him as a show of strength and a warning to mess with the dominant reptilian Illuminati bloodline. Putin met the Queen at the 70th anniversary of the D-Day landings in Normandy, France in 2014. He was widely criticized by the Western media for failing to help the monarch up the stairs, and keeping his distance from her in general. It has now emerged that Putin stayed as far away from the Queen as possible because he witnessed her shapeshift moments earlier. The Queen has a long reptile face, almost like a beak, and she is a sickly gray dishwater color. Some claim this story was created as a joke, or as a hoax. But what do you believe?
Has Vladimir Putin been replaced by a clone? There's something to chew on. Don't dismiss it before looking at the possibilities. Putin's wife says he was killed back in 2014 and replaced with a clone that is controlled by the elite globalists who want NWO. Apparently Putin wasn't working with them, so they had him replaced with a double who would. Quote, Vladimir Putin's ex-wife and former First Lady of Russia, Lyudmila Putina, has made shocking claims that her ex-husband has been long, quote-unquote, long dead and was replaced by a body double. It is claimed that the Russian leader was killed a New World Order assassination plot because he posed a massive threat to their goal, their global agenda. Quote, I'll have to admit it publicly because I can no longer see what is happening on his behalf. It's terrible, people. They did not stop at anything. I am afraid that they will kill me and my daughters as well as they killed him, unquote, Putina said. I'm afraid that now they will kill me and daughters as well as killed him. Our family was not exactly perfect. When I got married, I was in love with intelligence officers, unquote. The shocking claims were first published in the German newspaper Die Welt, where the former First Lady opened up completely on what happened to the real Putin. Back in March 2014, President Putin went missing for 10 days and then reappeared. He then refused to comment on why he was missing for 10 days. There are now claims that the Russian leader was killed at the time he was missing, and the person returned was not him, but a body double. Theories also suggest that Putin was most likely poisoned in the Kremlin like Joseph Stalin. Experts also noted the dramatic changes in Putin's appearance, but most importantly the fact that he lost the ability to speak German, a language he was once fluent in. The icing on the cake was his divorce from his wife. There is also speculation that Putin may have had cosmetic surgery. Cosmetic experts say the skin around his eyes are totally clear of wrinkles and bags, which is a complete giveaway of cosmetic surgery. New claims suggest that Putin's new body double is now under the control of the CIA. They told me, quote, "They told me only one thing, if I want to live, be silent," unquote, Putina claims. Quote, "I learned that the murder of Vladimir prepared ahead of time. It eliminated when the first twin was almost ready to take his place. Outwardly, he was, of course, very much like Putin. I was impressed, but it was a completely different person. Now I live abroad. I'm fine, but I'm afraid to see what is happening with Russia." And this was in 2017. So thank you so much for checking this out. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, anyways, check out this first video of Dave Chappelle, okay? And this is about him. You know, some people say that I don't even know how to quantify it, man. Let's just say some people say that Dave Chappelle, okay, was told certain things in 2004, 2005. Remember when he went Larry Bird's, Jay? Prison Planet Mikey? Remember? And he went to Africa. You remember that? I remember. Well, they said that's when he was told and shown certain things. That's what this video is about, man. We'll delve into that all day, guys. You guys know it's real in the field. Check this out. Martin over Dave Chappelle all day is all I got to say. Okay. Check this out, guys. Let me know what you think, though. For real. We got more videos coming. Just one of them. Just one of them, Jay. Okay.
Name your price in the beginning. If it ever gets more expensive than the price you name, get out of there. Thus, Africa. Everybody laughs at me, but just get your Africa tickets ready, baby. We have no idea. Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from D.C. to Hollywood. I love that. You know, when we did Blue Street, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. And then after that, I saw him, and I was like, "Oh my God, Martin, are you okay?" And he said, "I got the best sleep I ever got in my life." That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me"? Yeah. What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. There ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
All right, mic check. Thank you guys for checking that out. Yeah, and I wanted to do a little asterisk by the video. I don't know if I ever did, but you know, we don't know if the Vril aliens. We know of the Vril Society. Like I said, I've seen a manual where they, you know, show like what 62 races of aliens, and none of them were ever called the Vril or anything like that. So I don't want to start any arguments or a fight with anybody, but you know, there's no evidence of that as far as I'm concerned. But we can, you know, talk about it. And as you see, that video was made in, I believe, 2016 or 15 or something like that, guys. So I hope you like that one. That video came out, guys. It was super sus because, you know, we love Dave Chappelle, the original, the real Dave Chappelle. Super sus, and then that video was circulating, and I happened to get a copy of it, and I put it on the channel, and that's the video of Dave Chappelle's supposed first cousin who's saying that she thinks he's been cloned and replaced. She talks about Martin. She talks about Oprah. That's on the TikTok channel too. So check that out, guys. The TikTok page. So after that, I started making videos where it was like, you know, is this Dave Chappelle's clone at some event? You know, because it was the big buff Dave Chappelle. It wasn't the regular Dave Chappelle we know. You know, it was the big get to the chopper. You know, if I saw Dave Chappelle now, a real person like me, I'd be like, hey Dave, get to the chopper. You know, and he'd be like, what do you mean? I'm Rick James, bitch. You know, he wouldn't know it, and I'd be like, because you big and gross looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? That's why, stupid. I would say that to him, and then I run away because he jacked me. You got to fight. This clone, bro, like taking me out. I mean, I'll give him a fight, guys, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. We got to prepare for the worst and hope for the best, guys. Don't be stupid. Don't be out here, oh, nothing's going to happen. We go up to big mutant Dave Chappelle and confront him. No, he probably going to smash on whoever coming to confront him. So don't have no illusions in your eyes, okay? It's just real talk. Be a G when it's time to be a G. Don't freeze up. Look me do everything. I'm going to need 2 or 3 guys who's buff as shit to come with me. We're going to confront him and nothing's going to happen. You know, we just need to... Okay. I'm just kidding, guys. I love you. And then, anyways, guys, after that, I came out with videos talking about, is this Dave Chappelle's clone? You know, because his cousin put him on blast. I was like, this is the Dave Chappelle clone. So these next 2 videos are about, is this his clone? And you let me know. You be the judge, dude. Coming at me, judging at me? No, you be the judge at me. Wait, what? Okay. Anyways, Prison Planet says, I've never heard of most of the people you talk about. I'm not into elites. I know all celebrities and authorities are puppets of the criminal elite slave masters. The whole world isn't enough for them. Well, Prison Planet, yeah, it's very, there's layers, you know. So you got to realize, first off, you know how they say, if you believe in, you know, you believe in God, you know, as in, you know, good, then you have to believe in you know, bad, the devil, you know, which is bad. Because there's not one without the other, sadly, right? Well, there's a good faction out here, okay? Prison Planet, and I wouldn't even, I'd be with you, all right? I'd be like, nope, there's no good. We're all, you know, we are, you know, I mean, it looks like we're outnumbered. We're not. We outnumber them. But I'm saying, you know, doom and gloom. But we were thriving for 2 or 3 years here on Prison Planet, and we were just giving nothing but truth bombs out, exploding in people's faces. Truth bomb, truth, you know, and it wasn't that I was preaching like, here's what's really going on, you know, or no dumb ish like that. I was bringing you guys, like you guys know, hours upon hours, years, dare I say years of research in a certain subject. I bring them to you guys, you know, just like the clonate thing. I wasn't in there like, look, guys, this proves this aligns with what I've been doing. No, I brought you all of it. I said, it's kind of weird how Michael Jackson, you know, is erased and whatever it was. Okay, so I want to let you guys know that's because, you know, what do they call them? Free thinkers, open-minded people. Okay, realize that they're not perfect. Okay, and your way could be, you know, we're all trying to work on it, make it better every day. Well, your way, you know, be fine-tuned. Like I met Og Tellys, and that dude's like the most gentle, nicest guy in the world. So, and he was been through certain things in certain there's layers, Prison Planet, you know, and I just want everyone there, you know, as long as we join, you know, up to the good, you know, then that makes it bigger, right? You know, so every day there's a new there's another kid born that could be what, it's crazy. It's on some Star Wars-ish Prison Planet, I know it's crazy, but if you've seen the things I've seen, you really believe like there's, it's not that there's one person that can do it all, but there's like, leaders among men. And then if you, cultivate that up in the right atmosphere, it could change the world, and anyways. All right, guys, check the second video out. I hope you like it. It's, yeah, much love. We'll be right back. And thank you for that compliment, Prison Planet.
If we told them what being black in America is, would they believe us? Oh, this is not for television. This is just for us in the room. I'll ask you again more succinctly. If we told them what it was, would they believe us? No, fuck no, they wouldn't. If we told them what it was, would they believe us?
We told them what it was. Would they believe us? Would they believe us?
If we told them what it was, would they believe us?
We told them what it was. Would they believe us? Would they believe us?
Everybody at home is obviously asking for another Bad Boys. I mean, I'm sure you ask it every day, every day. But I mean, it's like, what's one thing about that? Do you feel like it resonated with people so much? And is it a chance anywhere down the line? Because Will said he wants to do it. He said he's ready.
I'm ready when Will's ready, but it's just talk right now. Nobody's doing nothing.
Sure. Maybe Netflix can jump in and make it happen.
I don't know.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm ready when Will's ready, but it's just talk right now. Nobody's doing nothing.
Sure. Maybe Netflix can jump in and make it happen.
I don't know.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
But, I'm out here covering Dave Chappelle and Martin Lawrence. He's my favorite. So, if anything, I want Martin and their family and, Dave Chappelle and their family, if it's really Dave, to know that, like I said, it's coming from the best possible place. All right? We're not just out here sycophant, crazy people like, no, I'm better than them, and this is what I think. No. How do you think I think I'm better? Do you think I think I'm better than Martin? Are you crazy? No. No one's better than Martin. Definitely not me. I don't think I'm better than any of these people. If anything, I'm a fan of theirs, and I want to get down to the bottom of it. And yes, it's very shocking to have a lady come out on the radio station saying she's Dave Chappelle's first cousin, and that she thinks he's been replaced. And then you see Dave Chappelle, and he's like huge. Oh, yeah, I'm the crazy one for pointing it out. No, I wouldn't get 250,000 views on my videos talking about it, okay? Or 50,000, or whatever it is. People, or a lot of them, think like me. Or some of them have questions like me. Not even think like me. They just question, And that's good. Anyways, guys, Another video coming for you. Not the last one either. Alright guys, watch this one now. This one's really the tell. Now, is this a Dave Chappelle clone? You be the judge, bro. Check it out. I'll be right back.
I just wanted you to know.
Recently, comic Dave Chappelle did a movie called A Star Is Born. Some even his own cousins say Dave was cloned and replaced. Could this be a Dave Chappelle DNA clone?
I'm crazy about the way Bradley directs. You know, but you got to think the types of movies I've done in my career, they're always hard comedies, and comedies directors will just, they'll let me go and
Anyone else notice Chappelle sounds more and more like rapper Lil Wayne every day? Could the same consciousness be controlling both via mind chip?
I'm crazy about the way Bradley directs. But you got to think the types of movies I've done in my career, they're always hard comedies, and comedies directors will just, they'll let me go and
You be the judge.
Alright guys, what do you think?
Recently, many celebrities have gotten underground bunkers to escape to. Like the underground bunkers in the Fallout games, only way better. Apparently, when these people aren't being fake on camera, they are building underground fortresses. It's pretty unfair that just because these celebrities can afford these kinds of bunkers and an average person can't. Who decided they get to be the only ones who live? Because they're rich? Kim Kardashian was in the news recently because she's trying to add on to her huge underground city. Other celebrities/rich people aren't content with a bunker and are already figuring out a way off this planet, like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. These are the same people who ruined this planet, going off to look for another planet to destroy and then leave. Look at what's going on in the world, and might be able to figure out why these super rich people are doing this.
founder of the world's biggest hedge fund. His words carry weight. So Ray Dalio tweeting out a 6-tweet thread. Dalio tweeting, "I believe we are on the brink of a terrible civil war," as I described in the Changing World Order series, where we are at an inflection point between entering a type of hell of fighting or pulling back to work together for peace and prosperity.
Overnight, unrest across America. Here in the nation's capital, violence taking place just steps from the White House.
The coronavirus pandemic has now claimed 5 million lives. COVID-19 remains the leading cause of death around the world. The United States has the highest official toll, with more than 700,000 recorded deaths.
Right now, out-of-control wildfires are raging across California. Thousands forced to evacuate and firefighters desperate to contain the flames.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out my compilation of videos there. I really appreciate that. Let's see if we got any new comments going. And before we get off, let me just say, no offense, Kim Kardashian. I definitely wasn't trying to be mean or hurt her feelings, but to be honest with you guys, if I had a chick who looked like Kim Kardashian in the face, like, I don't know, I'm a sucker for a cute face. Like, you know, I think it's cool, the big giant balloon booty, whatever you're going to do, if that's her real booty or it's a fake one. The thing I don't like is the unnatural look or the unnaturalness of it. That's what I don't get along with, because there's chicks out here who have big old balloon booties naturally, you know, and then you look at Kim Kardashian from a year or two ago, or, you know, a few years ago, and she had a decent, you know, booty, but it was like Selma Hayek booty, like, oh man, it's kind of, you know, it's, could be the biggest booty around. It's nice and tight though, you know, is what you would, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of hers, and I'm still not. But I just want to let her know, it's no offense, we're not trying to be mean to you or nothing, but I'm just trying to come at it from the unnatural angle. Like, if you look at those pictures, I think you're big. The bigger, the better, baby. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's ever had a wife or a girlfriend that you had kids with, you know, once she gets preggers, she gets bigger chesticles, and her booty gets bigger. You know? So, what are we talking about? Anyways, please don't, please leave me alone, King Kardashian. I'm sorry, okay? I pissed you off. I get it. I was just messing around. I never thought you'd even watch my video. Yeah, you remember who was that, Courtney, who was like, Kim, when you cry, you make the ugliest face ever. It's like everyone does when they cry. You're like, you know, everyone's like, and that's the thing with Courtney. Is like, is she that dumb that she doesn't realize when she cries she makes an ugly face? No one likes the face you make when you cry. That's why they don't do it unless they're crying. She's like, the earth is like, no, I think someone needs to film you when you're crying, bawling your eyes out, and then you'll see you look just like her. What do you mean? They all look exactly the same, and it's like, you know, when they fight, it's hilarious. Kim Kardashian fights. She tells Courtney, "You're uninteresting to look at. No, thanks you're hot," or whatever she says to her to be mean. And it's like, well, she looks like you, but 20 pounds lighter. What are you making fun of her? What? That doesn't even make it. Just like Kylie looks like Kim, but like 50 pounds lighter, you know, and 10 years younger. Oh, am I the only one? Am I living in bizarro land over here? Okay. Rant over. Sorry, guys. Thank you, though, for checking out these videos. It's Friday night. Looking for a single lady. Where you at, Chloe? I saw Chloe the other day, guys. She looked at me, gave me the hardest look, and just kept going. I mean, I drove past her because she was walking. I wanted to pick her up. Chloe, if I ever see you, I'm going to pick you up, girl. I love you, girl. I know. I know. I ruined it. I always do. What were we talking about, guys? I'm single and ready to... Guys, no, I was just joking. Get off me. No, I'm cool. It's cool. I don't miss Chloe. More than anything. Let's keep going, guys. She looked really mad at me, though, and I feel bad about that. You know, it's girls you don't care about. You're like, oh, she looks like she hates my guts. Well, who cares? Don't care. You know, I don't care what she thinks. I'm not worried about her. But it's different. What am I talking about, guys? Anyways, hey, what up, Ray? Hey, Rashmir. We got Lee Steele in the house. Tavia, Lena. Who else? Some cool people in here, guys. Some Tavia, Nikki West. Who else was in here? Anyways, let's read some comments before I gotta go, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for that compliment, Ray, bud. Appreciate that. Ray says, what up, Pac? You share good content as usual. Hearts and cool face. Rasmus says, hey, PacLives, finally caught your live. What up? Lee says, we are many, and they worry, but they won't admit that. Yeah, you know, and it's the darndest thing, you know? the Illuminati say the darndest things. You know what I'm saying, Lee? And it's hard to quantify and hard to convey because you people out here, like, you know, we have such a culture of people looking for attention, but sometimes people just want to tell the truth, you know? And hopefully the truth doesn't change, you know? Sometimes protons and neutrons and electrolytes move around, you know? And some elements even are new. But let's hope the truth always remains the same. Pretty good, huh, Yep. You know, I'm just a very passionate... Lisa's there, way too famous for that is it that they do. Okay, see, and that's the logo's in the way. Sorry about that, Lee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We had a bunch of great people coming in. Lena was telling us about old Russell Brown, the dude who married Katy Perry. You know, the dude lucky enough to marry Katy Perry, and then he ruined that, you know? I mean, I ruined my marriage too, man, but we were together for 7 years. How long you and Katy Perry last? Did you have any kids? No, you're not even on my level, Russell Brown. Okay, got my old lady, who is arguably more talented than Katy Perry. I know, it's crazy. You believe that? Just because no one knew who she was doesn't mean she was. Okay. Got her pregnant twice. We were together for 7 years before she was sick of me. Makes me think of that song, Brown, Brown, Leroy Brown, the baddest old boy in the whole damn town. Bigger than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Saying Brown, Brown, Leroy Brown, the baddest old boy in the whole damn town. You guys with me on that song? That's an old school song. Learn. Hey, thank you guys and gals so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun tonight. Let's come into this chat and see if anybody said anything that was missed on there, okay? And we're going to do shout-outs, okay? I'm going to thank you guys and gals. They're not going to head out tonight. Me and old Pepper got to go to sleep. So thank you so much for being here. I love you. And you want to know a little about me? Some of my favorite movies, top 5. You got to have the movie Glory. You guys ever seen Glory? With Matthew Broderick's, Morgan Freeman's, Denzel Washington's. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's probably number 1. I like Glory. Number 2, or you know, not in no certain order. In the top 5 would definitely have to be like what other one? I was just thinking of it. It's a good movie though. Y'all's gonna like it when I tell you. You're like, damn, it's a good movie. I'm like, I know, stupid. You know, that's okay. Sorry, I won't say that. I won't be mean. I'm just joking around. Anyways, thank you so much to Tavia Medlin. I love you, Tavia. You're a sweet angel. Thank you so much to Anonymous Friend. Thank you to Lana. Thank you to Nikki West. Thank you to Tracy Cordova. Everyone who's helped. I love you guys so much. And those are just the most recent folks out there. There's some patrons. I don't want to forget the patrons. Jordy's Graveyard, Lee. A couple other ones I'm sorry. Save Soul was a patron. I don't know if he's, but I love you so much, guys and gals. Anyways, Ray says shout out Tupac and his work. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's nice of you. So before you got here, Ray, we were talking about that Mexico City alien story. Rewind that bad boy. I think you'll get some insight into it. You know, and let me know what you think in the comments after you check that out, Ray, buddy. Also, we talked about Russell Brand. I've been calling him Russell Brown all night. My bad. You know, people are like, who? Russell Brand, okay? Anyways, the dude who married Katy Perry, dude. You imagine you're this British wanker, you know, British wankster, and you come over, you know, you get rich off whatever he does. What does he sell, alcohol or something? I don't know. Does in movies somehow. and then you marry Katy Perry, bro, you need to go move off to New Zealand or somewhere. You know, move your own island with her. Never to be heard of again. You know? You're hard-headed, though, and you're selfish. You want more. Did you hear him? Did you guys hear? You missed it, Ray, but he was like, I was very promiscuous with me loving, or whatever he said. It's like, that's gross. Dudes can't be that way, because if you're a promiscuous dude, guess what? You're a predator. That means you're sitting around like ready all the... Ugh. What kind of fucking monster are you? You know, Ray? That's a monster. Keep your sisters, keep your daughters, keep your mom, keep everybody away from people like that is what I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, no offense to Russell Brand or nobody out there. But that's a menace. A menace, a dentist, an oral hygienist. Open your mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes. You know? That's what I would tell Russell Brown. Russell, whatever his name. You got Russell Peters. You guys know what his name is. You don't be coming at me, dude. Russell. None of the Russells. Kurt Russell. Russell Brown. Russell Peters. Russell Brandy. Whatever, man. Y'all come at me at your own peril. Because I'm the realest. Ain't nobody out here more realer than me, guys. I was eating ramen noodles the other day. What else do you want me to tell you that's real? You know? I bought a car, but I ain't never got no gas to put in it. Because I'm poor. What? Is that real? Is that real enough for you? Huh, Ray? They don't like that realness. They get uncomfortable. They get squirmish around there when that realness starts to come. I love you, buddy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you entertaining me. Or not entertaining me, humoring me, you know? So let's go into chat. I love you, folks. We're going to do some shout-outs. Thank you, Ray, buddy. Shout out to Tavia Medlin, everyone I just mentioned earlier. We couldn't do the show without you. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I really appreciate it. I'm not trying to be a jerk or be mean, Ray. Please let me know if it comes across that I'm being a meanie or a bully or anything like that. No, we're trying to spread love, but I'm definitely here to tell the truth. My mama told me, tell the truth. One time in 3rd grade, she told me, Mama, well, no, I did this. I knocked the kid out, and I told him, Mama said, knock you out. But Mama had never told me to do that. Okay, guys? The point is, no, but I was going to say, thank you, really, a big thank you to, it's so many of you out there. Only a few people have ever, I don't even know if you call it criticizing me, but criticized the channel. But I want to give you a huge thank you and a shout out to all the folks out there. If you ever see this, guys and gals out there in Internet Earth, I love you. All 24.1 thousand of you. I appreciate you, and I want to thank all of you because, like I said, it's over. It's got to be a 24.1, you know, something really high. Because, like I told you, it's only happened a couple times. But for never, like, you know, holding your subscription hostage from me, because as a creator, that is like really, you know, that's like you're a subscriber and everything. You have that right, and that's, bless your heart. But I'm just saying, as a creator, the way I look at it is like that's like the worst thing you can do, you know, and not the worst thing you do, just like the most petty thing you can do, you know, is do that. And I want to thank the folks who never done that, because I think I've even done that to people. I'll be in the comments, no, I'm unsubscribing. So it's hard to do. I'm not judging you if you did it to me, which I've had it done like 2 or 3 times to me. You know, someone's like, I'm about to unsubscribe, buddy. You better watch, you know, and it's like, what? Please, you know, have a great day, first of all. It sounds like you might be going through some things that don't involve me necessarily. So I want to wish you well, personally, but either do it or don't, ma'am or sir. You know what I'm saying? Because we got 24K here, you know, over that are willing to check out my stuff. So, you know, not to be a jerk or anything, but like I said, shout out to all the great folks who've never, that means you're such a good heart. You never even, you know, even when I put out one of my music videos, maybe you didn't really care for it. That was when I first started YouTube. Those were the toughest, because I get up to, remember I got up to like 269 subscribers, you know. Hey, what up, Lee? Lee, Ray, everybody out there, I got up to like 200, whatever. And I kept gaining, you know, 2 or 3 every day. And I was like, oh, yeah, man. PewDiePie, watch out. You know, because he was the biggest at the time. He's a big YouTuber, if you guys don't know who he is. Anyways, I'd go, well, you know, I don't really have any paranormal content. I don't feel like spending 6 hours to make a 2-minute video. You know, that's literally what it does, like 6 hour. And it's just because, you know, I try to make it as good as I can. And some people are like, wow, you shouldn't have took so long to snap. But, you know, when you got to drag in assets, you make an asset on my laptop, and then I have to drag it into my desktop, and then sometimes other places. But thank you to YouTube, though. They make where you can upload your stuff, and then I can go over to my desk, you know, upload it from my laptop, and then download it from my computer, you know, little clips, and then I can put them together on whichever computer and then post it. What are we talking about, Lee and Ray? This guy's got a lot to say, and I thank you. I want to thank you. Anyways, Lee says, you and all take care and keep your head up. Much of all, love you, Lee. I hope that's shit. Keep your head up, because that's what I would say. And we're birds of a feather. You know, birds of a feather flock together. And guess what? The cutest bird, man, gets to pick the hottest bird chick. And they have multiple babies, guys. It's really beautiful because, you know, the humans, it's like pretentious, and it's like, well, if you're rich or, you know, do this and that, you know, the hottest chick sometimes will be like that. Or the hottest dude, you know, I'll get with chick if she, you know, can take care of whatever. Bird world, nah. You're the hottest. I'm the hottest. Let's go. You know, that's how it should be here on Earth. How many times are, you know, with the humans, how many times I've seen a super hot lady, me and her were easily the hottest in the building. You know, the prettiest, the best, whatever. We didn't end up together, guys. We need to be more like the birds, okay? The birds and the bees, all right? Learn lessons. Open your heart. Be yourself. You know, just little things, guys. What am I talking about, Ray? I did smoke a little bit in between the old... I got a card, dude, okay? I got a prescription, dude. This is medicine to me, dude. This ain't a game to me, dude. You get me mad, huh, Ray, when they question me like that? Don't worry about it. What I want to say, don't worry about it. What? Ray says your appreciation is felt. Oh, yeah, man, that's nice of you to say. I really do. And, yeah, that's all I would say. And I would even say that, you know, to myself is just, you know, don't be petty. And I try to be like my older brother, who is the most unpetty person I've ever met or been around. I think he actually works at not being a petty person. So shout out to my oldest brother. I don't know if I should say his name or not, but he knows who he is. But he's just like, you know, he just moves on. He never gets petty with it. And now I've learned. And I always want to be like that, but I can't be. You know, sometimes I'll just be like, you know, be childish. And then later I'll look back and, oh, man, wait a minute, you know. What would, you know, my brother, say his name, what would he do? You know, guys, and that's what we all need. That's why they have this program called the Older Brother Program. You know, I would like to be in that program, boss around some little shits. Hey, man, you want to be cool like me? Listen to every word I say. And he's like, hey, do you like Taylor Swift? I smack him real hard. Don't you ever ask anyone else if they like. But don't you like her? I shake him. Yes, of course. She makes great music. I thought you were trying to make friends. You know, that never. Do you want cool people to hang out with? Hot girls? Parties? Never. You know, you have to tell kids that, you know. Hey, doobie-doo, you know. I'm kidding, guys. We do, for real, though. If you want to make friends, you probably shouldn't, you know. But what do I know? I just hung out with the coolest people in the whole class. You know, huh, Ray and Lee, everybody out there. I was just one of the cool kids, you know. You know. So, no. I'm just kidding, guys. We're joking around. We're having fun. Thank you so much for being here, though. And if you didn't know, we'll go show you one more time before I head out. Russell Brand says he's about to face serious allegations, denies them. We talked about that. You guys let me know what you think. Ray, Lee, everybody. And then there was a alien corpse. Claim attracts widespread criticism. So we talked about those. Looked at some pictures. You let me know what you think. I love you guys. We'll see you next time, okay? And if I went too far, I'm really sorry, because that's what, that's my big thing. And people have told me, people that you guys wouldn't believe, how many people that come in here and talk to me. I love you guys. Respect, love. They say, hey, man, when you're ranting there for an hour and 3 minutes? And I'm like, yeah, man, what's up? This is pretty cool rant, huh? They're like, dude, I'm your boy. And I'm like, yeah, duh. I'll take a bullet for you. We've known each other so long. I'll take one for you if you take one for me. I just said to your friend. But they're like, cut it down. 30 minutes. Keep on the point. You would have had them. You would have had, and then I was like, oh, yeah, you're right, So I apologize if I went too far. I hope you get where I'm coming from. Okay? They say God don't like ugly. So they say God is a kind man. Well, I hope God can understand the times in this prime land. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. You know what I'm saying? I try to make up for it. And I love you guys. Pray for your loved ones. We'll see you next time, okay? Hey, what up, Rob? You related to Ray? 2 R names, guys. Who else do you even know on the internet that has live streams like that? It's getting wild in here. We got Ray and Rob. What kind of bizarro world? I love you. We'll see you later, though. Thank you, Rob, buddy. Much love, Ray. Lee Steele. Everybody out there. Rashmir. That's a cool name, huh, guys? I wish I was named Rashmir. Yo, go get Rashmir. And then he comes out. He's freaking brick house. It's like, damn. All right, man. Well, shit, And then Rashmir beats someone, just beats him unconscious. And then next time they call Rashmir, they're like, hey, man, hold up, man. You sure you want to unleash that on this passerby? You got to, real power is controlling power, having it under control, okay? Because someone with power that doesn't control it is just a madman, It's just like Mad Hatter out here. Yeah, you can quote me on that. Anyways. And then Rob says, no, my name is Robert L.M. Oh, okay, yeah, much love, Rob. Yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of, who's that? That guy named Rob. I know it. Dang it, I can listen to his music all the time. What's his name? But he's a great rapper, man. And you remind me every time I see the name Rob of him. And so, much love to you, man. Very inspirational dude. What was his name? Rob something. Mr. Smart Rapper. Oh, I forgot his name. Shout out to Rob. I forgot your last name. I love you guys. Good night. We'll see you next time, okay? If you got anything out of this, hit that like, and I definitely will come back, okay? And please remember, PacLives cares if don't nobody else care. Good night. Lord, please watch over everybody and protect us. Give us your light. Thank you. See you later, Rob. See you later, Ray. Much love, Lee. Tavia. Rashmir. Thanks, man.